the darkness will hang. Hurt me, and I will not flinch. Firm in my ground, I will not move an inch.
As I walk through this life, find my boat, now I stumble. Whoa, I try to make.
What's going on, YouTube? We are back, and we've had a nice good old morning of coaching, and we're off to the gym. Sorry, my scent thingy is in the way. Let me push it out of the way. So we had a nice big old morning of coaching. Clients absolutely smashed their sessions, and I'm now just headed off to the gym. Just got to get an upper body strength and hypertrophy session in, which I'm very much looking forward to, because my legs felt absolutely tattered on yesterday after a run on Sunday. There's a 10k run on Sunday, and I had heavy back squats yesterday, and I felt like my legs had nothing. So to get off them and do some upper body is definitely something my body's crying for. Also, the sun's turned up, which is always a nice surprise here in the UK, so I'm looking forward to that. But it's been a really good weekend. We've had loads of family time. Normally weekends are when I sort of travel or have to go away with work or have to do a lot of admin work, because my weekdays are full of coaching. But this weekend really was actually just family friendly, and I didn't film any of it because, again, I tried to live the moment opposed to create content for the moment. I try and find a balance between the two. And yeah, so I'll show you through today. I'll get you through the session, but I'm actually in a really good place at the moment. I think, what I've alluded to in some of the other videos of just being okay with doing the same things. And I think I really struggled to make vlogs in the past because I was like, you do the same thing, it's probably so boring. And to some extent it is, but follow along to sort of see the documentation of hopefully what is going to be a cool story at some point. Let me pull to the side. But I also think that it's really important to paint a clear picture and a true picture of how one person gets from A to B, and hopefully B for me in 5 years' time is extreme success, whatever that might look like. But to be able to document the mundane day-to-day life that it was taken to get there is really important, so people know that the graft aligned with success is true graft. So yeah. Where are we? We're stuck. Oh, there. I was wondering where the entrance is. Cool. So actually, I thought I was going to be training, but I forgot I actually had booked in a massage session. Why is my thing not clear? So I thought I actually was going to train, but I'm going to train later. I've actually booked in a massage, which I forgot about. So I checked my diary and was like, oh, I actually have a massage booked. So I'm going to probably work on the legs because, as I alluded to just now, my legs just feel really heavy after running and squatting. So probably just work on that so I can then keep my upper body free. But this is Rebecca, and she is the sports therapist here at CrossFit, and then she owns her own business called Restore, and yeah, she works out of the CrossFit Bath space. And yeah, I usually see her at least once a month. I try and book in, but obviously the last 6 months, last year, it's been really hard to sort of get schedules aligned just with how busy it is. So I try to get once a month. At my peak, I was definitely coming in at least once every 2 weeks. So just as a bit of body MOT.
My pain that keeps me humble. Whoa, when I wake up in the morning, sometimes I feel so blue, like a guitar with a broken string that can't hold the tune. Cause there are some real bricks around me, bursting my balloon. And I'm breathing this feeling cause I find out the breathing, and I'm breathing all my feelings to you. Because I'm so down, but like a roundabout, I'm about to turn it back around. Flip it like a kick, flip a switch, I'll flip my lid. Coming with the style that's rude.
As I walk through this life, I might fall, I might stumble. Whoa, I try to make friends with my pain, cause my pain, it keeps me humble. Humble, try not to outgrow these boots. Sometimes I stumble, try to stay firm in my roots. This world's a jungle, but these streets are...
Oh, so that's the gym session done. Swole. Have a look at these arms. Ooh. Sometimes, I always say that, training for me, especially in this phase of life, majority of it is progressive and strength focus, hypertrophy focus, conditioning focus. But then there's so many times, at least 2 to 3 times a month, where I'm very much I just need a mental release. I need to go in and enjoy training. Not that I don't enjoy it when it's progressive, but it's just obviously a bit more regimented. It's less sort of free and play so going to the gym, doing arms and having a bit of a sweat to me is play. It's the fun side of it. It's racing and driving on the street, 2 different things, right? So I feel really good. Just did a load of arms, so biceps, triceps, shoulders. So my program was bench press, so I did my bench, heavy threes, and I was really happy with that. And then I did some upper body work, the accessory, and then I did a sweat that was sort of off program. So yeah, feeling good. Gonna go home now. Charlotte's gonna go to the gym, so we're doing a bit of a switcheroony, which I think is really important to sort of show. Maybe it's now 5:30 in the evening, so obviously it's bedtime. I mean, it's bath time, bedtime. So I've been at work all day. I'm gonna go back home, take the kids. Charlotte's then gonna come to the gym, and she'll get some sessions in. And we're now starting this journey of like transitioning Charlotte into the gym. So I get a lot of questions around like, how do you balance it? How do you get your wife? Well, this is us. This is it. Like, this is how I can show you how we try and balance it. So Charlotte's going to start training now. Like I said, I'm going to go take over the kids. So I'll see you with the kids. Good morning, YouTube. It's the next day. I kind of just spent the time with my family in the evening. A long day, and I think to be honest, I didn't feel like filming. I didn't feel like documenting anything. I just felt like being at home and just switching off, really. And also I knew I was waking up early today. It's now 4:28 in the morning, and I'm just driving to the gym. I'm actually meeting Paul, so fair play to Paul. He's coming in to take some content and film some clips for the workout this morning, which is really sick. For him to have that work rate as well, and working alongside of me for the crazy hours I do. He's an absolute legend. So you got to surround yourself with people like that, people that are just as crazy as you, people that are supportive of you, because you're stronger as a team. But yeah, so today's going to be pretty cool. There's quite a lot of things happening. One really big meeting, which I can only film bits and bobs of, but can't film the other stuff of, so I'll show you what I can there. But it's really a really cool day today. So I'm freaking looking forward to it. Like, I've been waiting a long time for today. And yeah, just got to take today as it normally is. Like you said, I'm so excited by it, and it sounds really cool, but it probably is just a very normal day. But however, we bring the energy as if it's a day we're fucking blessed to have, and we're gonna tackle it really hard. So I'll run you through the session, and then I'll show you what the rest of the day is. Sorry, my air freshener is in the way. How's it feel?
It's okay. Been up at this time before, but
Not often. It's quite nice, isn't it? I fucking love, and it's like, if you get enough sleep, it's really not the end of the world. It is just managing that evening. What time did you get to bed last night? 12. Oh, fine. Oh yeah, you said you were working 6 to 9, weren't you? Like, I try to be in bed by like 9 p.m. Last night I was in bed for about 9:30, so probably like fell asleep at towards 10. I'm pretty good at falling asleep.
We drowning and I'm wasting my breath. Trying to keep these who don't want to be kept. We hiding our feelings, but our eyes are speaking.
Look at my hair. We didn't film anything on the YouTube camera, which is annoying, but we were too busy filming the sort of Instagram edit. So apologies for not showing the workout, but that's done now. So it's now 7 a.m. I spent about 30-40 minutes editing after obviously the workout, and I'm headed now back home to go and see the kids quickly, get showered, and then head to that meeting later on today. It's been a couple of days since I've picked up this vlog camera. We've been crazy with weddings on the weekends. It's been a few days. I think it's been 3 or 4 days since I last picked up this camera, but we're now back. Everything sort of stayed the same. Obviously, like I said, we were away for 2 days, but obviously just didn't want to film much of that. But we're back in Bath. I'm back at the gym, so I'm training today. It's been 2 days of work, just trying to catch my tail. Because I had to take Friday off work for a wedding and then Saturday. So Sunday was family day, and then Monday and Tuesday I've been catching up on all the work I needed to. So yeah, pretty much in stride straight away. A slight lack of motivation per se. I think when you do a lot of social things and you step away from work, you kind of just sometimes can lose a bit of that drive that you had prior to those social scenarios. But for me, I've done that way too many times to sort of know that it's a long-lasting thing. It's probably just a day or two. Like I said, today's Tuesday, day 2 back at work, and I'm feeling spot on again, ready to sort of hit the ground running on everything I do. So today's training session is going to be a bit of squatting, a bit of benching, and then some cardio at the back end of it. And then a track day tomorrow. So I'll run you through a bit of what the session looks like, and I'll catch you at the back end because we've got a lot more work to do. I've got loads of meetings with my social media agency, and some of the campaigns we're running / ads we're running. So I just need to catch up with some of them. And then also just from a coaching perspective, I have loads of programming to do to make sure I get back to all my online clients and also my in-person. So a big block of work, TBC after the gym. Right, so I forgot my camera and I left it in the car when I went in train. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this video here now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to call upon tomorrow and restart my video. However, I am going to post this vlog because I promised to myself that I said I'm going to post irrespective of if I think it's like a complete or a great video. I simply just wanted to sort of really make sure that this intention of my consistency on YouTube is purely down to consistency and showing the mundane repetitiveness of my life. And hopefully a video like this is probably my first like creative block and like a bit of restriction in regard, not restriction, but a bit of a barrier in regards to the creativeness in my mind. Not much showcasing, just a lot of talking, absolute wank, but who cares? I'm creating, it's not perfect, and I'm uploading. Hopefully the next one's better, and I'll see you then.
I will not move an inch.